I've seen the hers and I've seen the hims at this gym, and I've always wondered, should I say something to them or not? And Cassie tweaked my thinking on it a couple of days ago. And since that happened, I have received the same video over and over and over again on Instagram. So I want to bring this back up because I don't want it to be an explosive experience, but I want to do the right thing. I was telling Cassie, and I asked her, as Cassie has been talking about, like doing like some 10 or 15-minute workouts just to get back into the swing of things. And I had mentioned to Cassie, because she's been very open with us about her battle with her weight for an entire life. And I think anybody that goes to a gym on a regular basis, which I have been going to this one gym on and off, mostly on for the last 7.5, 8 years. So I know my way around there really, really well. And I know who the regulars are and I know who the newbies are. And you especially see them in like January and February, right? And each and every year, come like March, I see some that have obviously been new to the gym and are sticking it out for 3 or 4 months. And they're on the treadmill and they are clearly, honestly overweight, and they're going at the slowest speed. And I think they're going to try to do something a little bit ambitious, but they're motivated to lose weight now. So you can see them in there and they are really, really working hard. And I've thought for the longest time, when I see that, I really admire that. People that go into the gym, it's an uncomfortable situation. If you haven't been there, you might feel like there are eyes on you all the time, which is what Cassie brought up the other day, which normally they are not. But when I see somebody in there over and over and over again, it motivates me watching them bust their ass. So I had thought about a couple of different times mentioning to this one woman, and there's been a guy also that I see in there every day. We're working out at the same time. And I just wanted to figure out some way to give them some kind of encouragement. Like, dude, I see you busting your ass, and congratulations to be here every day. And Cassie had a little bit of a warning that might come with that.
Yeah, I think, and this isn't for everyone, obviously, but the way you do it can make you feel like you're being watched in the gym. And as an overweight person, sometimes I just want to slip in and do my thing and leave without feeling judged. Even if it's a nice thing, like I'm like, who else is watching me? So if I think if you just stick and move, sort of like, hey, crushing the workout, fist bump and keep going, that would give me like motivation. Like I'm doing a great job without feeling like I'm being condescended to or I'm being watched or judged or, like looked at like a zoo animal.
And since we had that conversation, this is the Instagram reel that I keep getting over and over and over from you guys, which is indicating to me like, pick your words wisely, but maybe you really should go for it.
So I just got out of the gym and this guy that I see in there all the time, he's got like tattoos all over him. He looks like super tough. And I've been working out for like probably a little over 2 years now. This guy that I was just talking about, he's like super hardcore. And I'm walking out of the gym just now and he goes, hey. I'm like, oh my God, here we go. And he goes, I've seen you in here every week. And I'm proud of you. And that just... You have no idea how much people that are going through something appreciate the kindness, because he didn't have to say it. He doesn't even know what I'm going through. I've never talked to anybody in the gym about it except for the management. He changed my day, and I'm grateful.
Now, the messenger might be important here also, because this guy's all tatted up and he's a badass. So he's got credibility with her. If I approach somebody, they may go, what? Who are you?
Why do I care what you think?
Yeah, right? So it might be the messenger here also. I don't know.
I was going to say, if someone walked up to me in the gym and said, you're proud of me, I would tell them to F off.
Really?
I would be like, get out of my face, my life. You don't know me. How dare you come up to me and condescend, which is probably an outlier. So I think you should go ahead and say something nice. I think I'm on my own on this one, but I would be like, F off, man.
I don't think I would have chosen the I'm proud of you words. I I don't know what words to use, but I know in seeing her, and she's overweight, and she obviously has been busting her ass to lose weight. I don't know what she looked like before, but that had tremendous impact on her. The proud thing, I wouldn't lean in with that one either, because it does sound kind of arrogant. But there's got to be some words, you know?
I don't think it's I'm proud of you. Like, I'm proud of you feels very personal. Like, even as somebody who's in the gym all the time, if some rando comes up to me and just, like, looks me square in the face and goes, I'm proud of you, I'm going to be like, who do you think you are, my dad? Like, get out. So it's got to be somewhere in between I'm proud of you and just, like, a subtle head nod.
I love how it's like everybody, because like one phrase, the same phrase can have so many different effects. Because like, you know, if somebody at hot yoga, like if we're going to the same class and I was there every single week and they were just like, hey, I'm proud of you. I'd be like, thank you. I'm proud of me too. It takes a lot to get here and to get on that mat and to make these four corners mine every Wednesday at 1:30. So I would take it a completely different way like she did. But it's so personal.
You just never know.
I would think it was weird too. It feels personal to me.
Yeah.
Like to tell me you're proud of me feels like you know what I've been through and like you don't. So it just, but like a simple, like you're crushing it, I think would go a long way.
So that's when I go generic because everybody's going through something. Literally every single person is going through something and dealing with something. We may not know the specifics, but we're all dealing with something.
That's a fact.
So to say I'm proud of you is just acknowledging that life is hard and we're all going through something. And I'm proud of you for, making time for yourself.
Maybe I just approach her with 5 different options and go, you go ahead and pick the one.
Oh, no.
you like, but they're all coming from a good place.
This is perfect. Have you seen the trend where somebody holds up 2 things and they can't see what it is and then they pick and that's what they do for the day? Just go up to her with 2 index cards and let her choose whatever compliment she gets that day.
Yeah, that's not any creepier than I'm proud of you.
Any card.
You need to put time and thought into it.
You know what? And second thought, I'm just changing gyms.
No. I think you should say something. And reading our Facebook comments to everybody overwhelming is like, I would feel great if somebody told me like I was crushing it or doing a good job. So I think you should say something. If it's in your heart, I absolutely think you should.
Kristen wants me to do it because she thinks it's going to end up awfully.
I do not. It totally depends on what you say in the delivery.
She wants me to get my ass kicked right in the middle of the floor.
The Bert Show.